visitor's sideline, a look at the head coach of the Falcons. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from the Superdome. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative. Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day, we're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Winter getting into drop-up for sack number 11 on the season. On 4th down, it's hammer time. The Scottish Hammer. Jamie Gillen on to kick. And it's a good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the 1 interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up for thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He was brought down from 29. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner,
It's a gain of
gets
6.
past the marker.
And a Falcon first down.
319. 50.
First carry for David Montgomery. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints 4-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
319.
some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Quick throw there, and the RPO is broken up. There's no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold.
Donald's pass. Complete to Jerry Jeudy. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, the goals were shot like the back out of Arizona State. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
A throw caught by Jeudy on the outside. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down is looming. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man, it's Smith. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Off he goes.
Sam Darnold on this tackle. Dean Winters
just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2.
We're going to set.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the carry is Stevenson. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Falcons offense, and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
158.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
319.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Now sets up the screen for Chubb. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go with Chubb. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Still 3rd down.
So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Johnston in punt formation.
Drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and short yardage, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the second time. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 41 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on fourth down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run Stevenson, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down by Travis Hunter. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. So, halftime. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7th. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Falcons offense with their star running back, Big Chubb, set to take over once more. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
Play action now with Rodgers. There's a short one. Taken in by Barnes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for. Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really well-executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. A run out of the gun, here's Chubb. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Sean Gibson on the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead. It just doesn't work out.
On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Up the sideline, has midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good move there, and a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darnold. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
At the 18-yard line.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your puck drops and the ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, how to dodge is a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will take a 6-3 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. On the handoff, this is Chubb. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
to throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down. Rodgers to the outside. Catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. Here's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Saints take over.
Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. I have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And a good job following his block. There's a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. And that is enough for a first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
We'll go play action with Darnold. He'll step up and run.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's that man again. going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. This defense all over this one. They get down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Again, it'll be Stevenson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in third and long. After being stuffed for a loss on first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. Third and long.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
A 30-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Crazy. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man is Hopkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal is enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Covered by Antoine Winfield.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Now sets up a screen for Chubb. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Higbee. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to here in the final minute of play. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints 9. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops, 21 seconds to go in the game. Darnold to throw on 1st down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Throwing, Darnold. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.